connector, and just in the middle here, something else to point out is your I think these are the PCI Express disable jumpers. They do also have these jumpers on the ECPV2. I'll show you that on there somewhere. We've got the PCI disable jumpers, which you can literally just unplug them off the jumpers there, and it will disable the PCI slots. So if you have a problem with one of your graphics cards and you don't want to take them all out and mess around with lots of graphics cards, that you can just disable them and find out which one was the problem. You'll also see we've got the power and reset buttons here on this ECPV2, clear CMOS again. Same debug LED. Sorry if that's reflecting off the light a bit. The same debug LED, and you've got 3 buttons in the middle here. Now these are for increased voltages, and you'll notice 2 of them are for VCore. Each press on those will increase the VCore by 0.1 volts, and the last one is the VTT, which is usually the uncore voltage for the CPU. You can increase that by 0.1 volts as well. So that's pretty handy just to have that on at the tip of your fingertips, as it were. What we've got here, I'll just take the sticker off, is the DDR3 slots. And these support four DIMMs up to 16 gig of memory, and can run EVGA claim at up to 2600 megahertz. Now that's quite impressive, and that's obviously only if you're overclocking. It does support all the Intel defaults if you're not overclocking, but they claim it can do up to 2600 megahertz, which is quite impressive. And that's got a 3-phase power delivery system down here, which is sort of very good. Lastly, or toward the end, we've got the EVGA show volt at the bottom here, which is a unique feature to this top classified board. Provides you with a readout on this LED system here of what the volts are, and you get this metal connector here, which you can plug in one of the attached peripherals, accessories, and read off the voltages off these read points down the side of the board here. That's pretty smart, that in fact you don't even need to have a digital multimeter to read off the voltages of what's going on the board. It literally has it all there for you. So that's a nice inclusion as well. I believe that's about all to say about the front of the board. Back of the board, you'll notice the retention bracket there. It's black, which is different to some other motherboards, and the attachings, or the what you use here to hold the heat sinks down, are screws with a little bit of a gap spacer there. So that's obviously well attached onto the motherboard. These aren't going anywhere, and they're going to probably have some pretty good connection with what they're cooling underneath here. You've got the NF200 underneath this one. Got the PCH underneath that one, and the power delivery underneath that one. This has also got a power connection, so I'm hoping and assuming that this lights up and will probably provide a nice pulsating glow to make the board look good when it's actually in use, as well as when it's not. There's a quick look around the motherboard itself. Obviously, I'll give you the overclocking results from it in the full review. But there's the board itself. Let's have a quick look through the rest of the accessories. There's that attachment accessory for the show volt, EVGA show volt, which will allow you to read off the voltages. That's just a probe. IO back panel plate if you're sticking it in a case. There's the attachment for the V2 ECPV2. That's your data connection cable for that. Lastly, we have some power, your power supply connections, some extensions for that really, but they're black and they're color coordinated. So basically, if you're into trying to show this board off in a case, that would be a nice way of sort of finishing the whole look off. They're all black connectors, and they'd look pretty good when they all plugged in. And finally, there's the USB and Firewire panel header there. But that's about it for the whole package. It's very comprehensive, and a very good looking motherboard. Anything I've missed or any questions, including high quality photos, will be posted on BenchTec. So come over and check us out and ask us any questions about it. Oh, I have just forgotten something. I'm just going to remind you here. It's got the EVGA double play heatsink compatibility here, which allows you to use LGA 1156 and LGA 775 heatsinks on this motherboard, so it's got compatibility for both of those, so you don't have to throw out your old heatsinks and buy a new retention bracket or even buy a new heatsink. It'll just work on this motherboard, which is quite smart. I believe that's it. Again, any questions, just pop over to the forums. Thanks guys, see you again, bye.